Hello everybody and welcome back to Lost Souls. So in the last episode what I made was a little bit of a mispronunciation. I think it should have been aesthetic as opposed to hysteric. I can't remember what I called it, something's daft. That was the green and normal quartz that we put through the atomic reconstructor. So let's get on. I want to carry on with this. I've made some more bits and pieces. I've got some iron casing here that we prepared last time. Block of quartz, just about got enough of those. So I've got 2 of those now. That's good. And I made the other display stands, so we should be able to make the Empower now. Well, not quite. We need the battery, don't we? We need to make a double battery. And it's a restonia crystal, so double battery. So we need a standard battery, which we need. So we need 2 of those and 2 of those, and 5 enori crystals. So enori crystals are basically blocks of iron. I think that we put through there. We split it up. That's one way to do it. Have I got any iron in there? 12. I need more. Let's go and get some more. 32. I'm going to make about 3 blocks, I think. What did I just pick up? 16. It's not enough. It's going to be 1 block. Huh. Let's just get 2 more. That was daft, wasn't it? So all I think we now need to do is throw those on the atomizer, and we should get some blocks. So the atomic reconstructor, honestly. So all we need to do is put those like that, and then we get some enori crystals, which is fine. Oh, I needed some redstone to do the same thing. Let's go and do the same thing with redstone, because restonia crystals are used quite often. Actually, I can do it straight from here. I can take a block out of there. And we should be able to do exactly the same thing with this. That's good. I've got a few more hearts since last time, but I haven't done anything special. I was just standing there. And what's happening is this. I left a hole in the... I didn't show you this last time. I left a hole in the mob farm back there. While it's not turned on or anything like that, the mobs... And occasionally... embers come out. Most of them get slain on here, as you can see. We get some efficiency 2. Fortune would be nice. Most of them get slain on here and drop a bit of that, but occasionally the black ones will get over that because they have got more health. So I'm just working away here, preparing stuff, and they come along, and I have to bash them one, and I get a couple more hearts from each one. It's been quite good. So we got those right. And that's for the next thing. So right, now we should be able to make the batteries. I think I prepared the other bits and pieces, so let's go. We need to go 1 battery like this. Okay, and then we should be able to make a double battery like this. So we've got our double battery, so we should be able to make the Empower now. Indeed we can. So we've got 4 display stands and that. Now I only actually got a quest completed, fantastic. I haven't got one of those for ages. Well, those are the last 2 episodes. In fact, I actually completed another quest by accident. I was trying out something, and I'll show you what I tried out in a minute. What do I wanted from here? I want some wood. And I don't have enough of what I want. Got plenty of leather. I was trying to get some leather because we need some books. I've been disenchanting items slowly. Let's just put this into there. There was something that mechlsd said to me in one of his on the older videos, because he's watching. It's not up to date yet, so he's caught up. He said you can turn this round with an empty hand. Shift right click. Now it didn't work for me. I'm shift right clicking it at the moment. It's not working, and I found out why. It's because I've got something in my offhand. I've got this file spread. If I take out of my offhand, then you can start to rotate it like that. So I've actually seen that before, and I can't remember with which mod I saw that before. But it's sort of a bug, I suppose, really. It's put that back in there. But it's well worth remembering that, because it's not the only thing that you can't do with something in your offhand. So that was why I picked that up, by the way. And the leather we can just put into pieces of leather, and I think if I do it like this, we should get some leather in here, and I can do the same thing. 53 is strange. I probably filled up what was in there. So we can go and scour that as well. We'll shove that in there and we can get some scoured leather. We need quite a bit of tan leather, I think. That's one of the easy ways of getting books, but it's a bit of a process like 3. So hopefully I've got some more of these in here. I have. Good. The reason I need these too is I want to make some chests, and I want to make some hoppers, because the best way to automate the Empower is with hoppers, but it also needs quite a lot of power. So let's do this. It'll give me 8 chests, and I think I need 10 actually. No, maybe not. But of course I haven't got that much. I have actually been preparing some iron, in fact, and that should be in here. What I've been doing is I've been disenchanting some pickaxes, and I've found a few with a fortune in. So I've got to fortune 2 book. So then it's got a 50% chance of giving you an extra ore. Take it out, you get 30% chance, so it increases. So I guess you can put 2 fortune 3 books in here and you'll get 100% chance, something like that. And then I've got some crushed iron ore, which is like this. And I think that was 3 stacks, so I nearly got 4 stacks out of my 3 stacks. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. I think I got more. Let's shove those into here. The other 2 are copper. So got a bit of lag at the moment. Indeed I have. Don't ask me why. And those, of course, those pure ones smelt very fast. I've got in here pure metal. Oh, I haven't got this turned on. I need to turn this on. That'll be making iron ingots, I think. Excuse me a second. And here, what I've done here is I have a fuel input machine. And what I was doing with the fuel input machine was that I was putting some blaze rods in here, as it happens. That's why I was making the inferium coal. I thought I'd just try it and see how it works. So we've got a ratio here of 1. Oh, and a temperature of 1144. Now that's interesting. Let's quickly go and... Oh, the lag's awful. Let's quickly go and get the other speed upgrades, which I think I put in here. I got 32. I made some more of those. And I'll see if that makes... It's supposed to increase the temperature and also increase the speed. I hope this isn't going to show on the videos, just because the lag's just appalling and I don't know what's causing it. Let's go over here if I can reach. Now you'll see the temperature's gone up and the speed has also gone up, so therefore the cooking time should also increase. Let's have a look at that. Hard to see because it's actually going out slower than it's going in. I mean, it's keeping up with the speed it's going in. Anyway, that's as you can see, it's not even taking it out fast as it's melting those, because the pure iron's actually fairly fast anyway. So I was actually just playing with that to see if it did anything. Last time it just showed me a temperature of 1000, which I thought was a bit slow. Let's put these 2 coppers in because they should already be... Yeah, good. We could put those in as well. Now I'll just leave that to do its thing. Now we've got to figure out why I've got such bad lag at the moment. It's caused by all sorts of things, but not anything we're doing at the moment, I don't think. So I've got to make some cable as well. So now I've completed this. I don't actually need it for what I wanted to do. Well, that's great, isn't it? What I wanted to do was to make a magnet. And there's 3 different types as far as I can see in the pack. We've got the, well, this one which you can't make, there's no recipe for an ore magnet. Draconian one, well, yeah, we've got to get draconian ore, and I haven't found any draconian ore at the moment. There is this one, a magnetic glove, and I don't know what that one does from its immersive engineering. So we've got plenty of requirements for that. And then we got the Britannia ones. We haven't started Britannia yet, and the other two I can see were the ones from Actual Editions. So we can actually do that. Let's see if we can do that one. Oh, glowstone. I must have glowstone somewhere. I should have some energized glowstone. What's this? Energized netherrack. So look at the uses of that. And that's not what I want to pulverize it. I don't think we need energized. That is energized netherrack, isn't it? Okay, you can magnet crucible it into energized glowstone. I'd always check to do that actually, because that would give me chance of 3 ores, and the other 2 would probably be 2. Okay, it's not what I want. I just need some ordinary glowstone. Well, we got some outside. I know that because I saw it. I wonder how long this lag's going to last and what's causing it. I might restart the game. I only need one, don't I? So I'll just take one of those. Right, I know what the problem is. A little bit of research. The problem is being caused by that input module. Let's get that sorted out, because this game is unplayable at the moment, and hopefully it's not going to be too bad once I've sorted it out. Oh, things have been thrown out. That's also interesting. The problem is this. Let's just take the fuel out of here. Take the fuel out of it. Frame rate should whip back up again. Well, I'm not sure what these are doing here. Basically, it was this input module here. Yes, that's got up. This fuel input, put stuff in it, gets to work. It causes serious lag. See, look at that. No problem whatsoever now. So why did they get thrown out of there? I don't know. Let's check those back in again. One thing I do need to do is I need to make some. Let's take 40 iron and I want another 40. So let's split that into 2 and half of that. That gives another 40. Put the rest of the stuff there like that. Simple trick. So now I want to basically come along here and smelt these. And in here I've got the large plate. Now the large plate is going to chuck these out here like that, one at a time. And but they're coming out as ingots. You can just see those coming out as ingots. Now they're coming out of ingots, just in case you didn't spot this last time. It's because they've got pure metal in here. With pure metal, it always comes out as an ingot. So we're always going to get these until these melt. Then we'll get molten iron. When we get molten iron, they'll come out as faceplates. Actually, it's sort of useful. The other one I want to do is obsidian. Let's get that done, because that's also very straightforward. We need 10 faceplates, so we need 60 plus 16. That'll give me, I think that'll give me, hold on. 5. Yes, I think we need 80. I hope we do. No space in there for the time being. I'll have to wait for that to work as well. I could take these out of here, couldn't I? Chuck in some obsidian like that. And that'll also smelt into faceplates. That's right, there's 5 8s. Each one of these is 8. I haven't changed this yet, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to do some toolkits. So we've got 2 toolkits there of the gold ones, and I'm going to put those onto the weapon. So I've got the katana, and I'm also going to put it onto the shuriken. And the shuriken, at the moment, is tidied away. Don't have to. Where? I've got the shuriken on me, surely. Oh, yes, there. just to make space, I think. So what we're going to do is put those onto that. So let's do that while I'm waiting for the other faceplates. I've also got a reinforcing kit here, which we're going to put onto this, because that's reinforced for one more reinforcement, and it's unbreakable, which is actually a nice state to be in. So I was doing something else, wasn't I? I was going to make the ring of magnetism. That's why I went to get this. Sorry, I got a bit distracted because of that lag. Let's do that first, because that's actually another good one to do as well. So, ring of magnetism. I reckon it's the best one. So we need a ring like that. We can do that, no problem whatsoever. So therefore we can do the ring of magnetism, no problem whatsoever. Like that. And then we can go and charge this up. And then we should have a magnet that will pick up stuff. I hope that's how it works. I've not used this one before, I will be honest with you. Let's put that into there, because that's very quick. Let's take our jetpack out again, put that in up here with our other stuff. And I'm hoping by now that's gone through. Let's have a look. The pure metal's still coming out of there, I reckon. Yes, we're getting that all the way through, so we should be able to put into here now this other 61 to make a bit more space. That's going to take a while because we've got molten, now the molten metal ions coming through here, which is good. And we should start to get faceplates in here, iron faceplates. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, probably just a few more seconds, I guess. Yes, there we got our first. We'll get 10. Because I want to do 2 sets. So, right, that's the magnet done. That's that done. So let's get this next bit done. So I'm going to put in here the katana. And I'm also going to put in here the 2 kits. Now, I can't apply both of them because it won't let you. I'll tell you one. You can put it back in again. It says you can't do it because you've already got it applied. We can do it to the shuriken though, so we've got that one. Now what we're going to apply to those is sharpest is the next level up. We're going to make that enough quartz on that to make it as sharp as it can go. And if I get through the doors, I need to probably make some quartz. Now I've run out of not in there, are they? I think that will no, I'll take both sets. I'm just going to see how well this does with the pulverizer. I know that the crusher from Actual Editions will give 3. And the pulverizer, I'm not exactly sure whether it gives 3 or not. Let's see how many we've got in here. Right, let's take everything out of there, so we've got none in there. And put in one of these. Let's see what we get. I think it goes out of here too fast. You don't see what actually happens. Yes, it goes out too fast, but they should come in here in a second. We get 3, fantastic. Now the pulverizer is slower, so I'll put the 46 ones in here, and I'll put the rest into here. And the crusher, I think they're slower than the crusher, so we'll end up in here with lots of nether quartz. So we've got 8 of our 10 face plates, so the other one should be coming through fairly soon. I want those to come through. In fact, I only need, as it happens, 1 of these, because I've already applied an iron toolkit to this, and you're not allowed to apply it again twice. So that's where I'm going to use it on this pickaxe here. Should be done. There we go. Get out of there. So basically it's just a boat of faceplates with a block in the middle of it like this. That'll give us 2 iron faceplates. So all I'm going to do is put the katana back in again. Put in the 2 iron things there. And you see, if I take that out, this one's already says it's already been done, so that's no big deal. So we can put this one in here and take this out of here. We put it back with the reinforcement, then it becomes unbreakable. So now this is unbreakable, which is fantastic. Nice state to be in. So let's get this now upgraded, maxed out with as much quartz as we can. Got 2 modifiers. What's it saying about it now? It's sharpest stir, but I think we can do the same thing with this one. But we've run out of nether quartz, so we'll have to go and get some more nether quartz. I also need 2 ender pearls. Now you want to watch this. When I left click this once, oh, it did work this time. I got 1. Quite often you get 2. If that happens, all you have to do is to use another hand, because it can be quite frustrating when you get 1 more than you need. So in here we should have some more nether quartz. We have, good. And they're still working away. Let's have a look. 26. Wrong one. 38. So that's done. Yeah, I think that's caught up. It had about 15 difference, didn't it? Now it's 10, so it'll probably be done by the time we get there. So, oh, wrong place. Multiply those over here. Let's take this out. As you notice, this is now sharpest, so I cannot put another one on that. In fact, it's got no more modifiers available yet, but we can give another modifier. And what I'm going to ask about is what's the next modifier we could put onto that, because I have been preparing this, some consecrated soil, which is basically graveyard soil smelted, and then that will give me a quest, Smite, so we can then apply that to the weapons, which is good for the undead, but I'm not sure if that's the next best thing, because the undead, I don't think creepers count as undead. It'd be nice to get something, maybe I should put knockback on it or something like that. Let's take these out of here because we're going to need those, I reckon. We're going to probably need all of the quartz I've got to sharpen things up. And in here, maybe we've got the obsidian faceplates being done. They're actually being made now. How are we doing for that? Oh, still a while to go. Oh, we got 4 of the obsidian faceplates. I'll just make 1 and put that on the katana, I think, and then we'll do the other one when we've actually got time for that, when it's come out. I think that's how I'm going to do this. So it's basically, it's a boat of faceplates with 1 of those, and the last one we're going to have a difficulty doing. Let's have a look at toolkits. And the magnets, don't care about that anymore. Is this one, a diamond toolkit. So a block of diamonds with prismarine large faceplates. And I think we don't need to do that. I think we just basically aquadynamic extra durability. So prismarine large plates, I reckon we make that from prismarine. So let's have a look at what we've got for prismarine on here. I think we've got a little bit. 8. So let's have a look at the uses of that. Maybe we can make I'm not sure whether you have to use prismarine bricks. Oh, well, it doesn't matter much, does it? If you use prismarine, it's probably be this one. So we should be able to make a seed for this. Now I'm not sure what the level of seed's going to be for prismarine. Hopefully we can. A guardian chunk with fish, ordinary fish, which we can't get here, I don't think. There's no seeds for prismarine. Let's have a look. I suppose that's going to be difficult to find, isn't it? It'll be a bluey one, I would guess. Aquamarine. No, that's just a metal. Let's look for prismarine. What have we got here? No, I don't think we have. That's a shame. Unless there is a way. I'm probably doing it the wrong way. Let's have a look at the other way. Let's have a look at the recipes for this thing. Oh, we guessed we got guardian essence. So what do we need for a guardian seed then? I say we need some guardian chunks. So we basically need fish. I wonder if we can get fish from somewhere or other. This is all, or do we have to be in the overworld to do fishing? Normal fishing, I suspect we do. Unless we can fish in a tank. Maybe that's possible. So, I don't think putting a fish trap in a hot spring pool will work. It might do. I've got a little mob coming along. Let's just see what we got coming. There it comes. It's just an ordinary one, but yeah, fine. Sorry, I got distracted then, didn't I? Let's go and get... These will already be made, I guess, by now. Oh, I made too many. Oh, that's okay. Because it's fairly cheap. It's fairly cheap to make these toolkits, isn't it? So I didn't make the other one. Let's go and make the other one. I think I made more than... I should have made either 15 or... maybe it's not yet finished. Look at the recipe. 2 will do. Actually, we'll make 3. And the pearls are not really in short supply, so we can now apply this to put this normal one. Take this out of here. So this can have another modifier, and so can this. Oops, let's do it right. So now this has got one modifier, and it's sharpester. Let's put that in there. Take out the toolkit. I'll put in the nether quartz. So then that becomes sharpester, and you can't go beyond sharpester. Here we've got sharpester as well. Put that in, and it's not got another modifier for it, but it's got another modifier on this. We've got one more modifier, and I'm trying to work out what's the best to put on it. So if anybody's got any suggestions other than using Smite, because we don't really need to attack skeletons anymore, because they're invisible to us, and the same goes for zombies. So I reckon that's possibly gone past its best. Maybe I could put knockback on this one. That might be good when it reaches its next level. I don't know. I think I've done everything I wanted to do today. So until next time, I wish you all the best. Between episodes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down the Empowerer, because I want to move stuff around a bit. And I think that's probably a good idea. So until next time, I'm going to say bye for now.